recording. Plug me.
Okay. We're coming in with some energy today. Wow, plug me. Oof. I've come in I'm in socio mode.
Oh.
I'm here, sociopathic, be dropping next week. For listeners, the sunglasses are on. We're in rock and roll mode.
I'm gonna socio it up for the next step. 100%. Plug.
That is a literal plug.
God, yeah, it really feels like there's a lot going on at the minute, doesn't it? Exciting times.
Much going on.
Whoa.
Ugh.
In the land of Jenkii.
In the land of the Jenkii show. In the wonderful land that we call this Jenkii show.
Oh.
That's how it feels.
It feels like we're feeling grateful. Things are starting to pick up. Things are starting to take off.
Just feeling really grateful and humble right now.
Yeah.
If everyone can pick that up through the pod, maybe.
You can feel our humility right now coming through your headphones.
The humbleness pouring into your ears right now. We're the humble socio boys this week.
And humble socios.
And I mean, what week is it?
It is.
What number?
Week and episode 41 of the Jenkii Show. It's getting hot in here. Wow.
Episode 41. Who would have
Guessed it?
ever guessed it? The boys are back for the 41st time. And boy.
If you want to keeping catching up with us.
You guys want to keeping up with the Jenkii, the new show dropping on Apple Podcasts.
If you've enjoyed these 41 episodes, my goodness.
You're going to want to stay around for a 40-second, okay?
Yeah.
And
Definitely stay around for 40 seconds.
we got huge stuff coming next week. This time we really mean it, okay?
Yeah, massive.
If you're listening, then you're going to want to hit a follow.
Bitch!
And
Bang.
You're going to want to maybe rate 5 stars.
Ding.
But most importantly, you're going to want to...
yourself!
No, you're not going to want to do that.
What the
Oh,
hell?
no.
No way.
You're not going to want to meme. You're just going to want to tell your friends about it.
Tell your friends.
While you're
everybody.
sharing memes, tell your friends all about the Jenkii show and about how lit episode 41's going to be, baby.
Yeah.
Plug.
City boys!
The city boys are here. But
If
you might not be listening. You might be seeing that one guy's in sociopathic mode and one guy's in nociopathic mode. Am I right?
Just standard CMK mode.
Standard
City boy
mode.
City boy! Standard city boy, baby.
Bro's in city boy mode. If you want to see him in city boy mode, which I highly suggest, what can they do?
You better subscribe, baby.
Oh.
Hit that like button. Oh, well. Hit the bell icon. Ding,
Hit the
ding,
bell
ding,
icon.
ding, ding. And double down on telling your friends, baby.
Just keep telling them. Keep watching the short and stuff, as well as all this lovely, juicy long form.
I really fancy me a long form sandwich right now.
The boys are in long mode, right?
Long mode.
Always feeling long. Always. Long boys. I actually saw a tweet today of someone saying that tall guys always have better auras than short guys.
Oh, my short kings. Ouch.
And I felt bad for the short kings. I thought, you know what, that tweet alone would put me in a fucking shitty aura. So I was like, fair enough. Like, if I was a short king and I was reading that, I was like, for fuck's sake, man.
Yeah, no, thanks for adding to it.
Yeah, come on. They only got the tall kingness.
I think on average it's true. Because there is, I think in general...
He's agreeing with the...
I think in general there's a little bit of a insecurity that comes with height.
Yeah, I'm sure there probably is, and as they say, small man syndrome. So...
Classic.
I love my short kings.
Because when you're feeling good about yourself, you are generally giving off good aura. But
Good
when
vibes.
When you're feeling like, oh my God, life's stressful right now, or I'm anxious about this, or relationships winding me up, it seeps in.
Seeps
And
through.
you just can't help but like bring it into your other relationships, but like friendships
Or even,
and shit
if you
like
just
that.
see a gal out there and you're putting hands together going, okay, come on, I'm gonna really make something work. Sad music in.
Sad. I'm gonna cheat.
And then just
I'm gonna
before
cheat.
just before you go there, you look at your phone, you see that tweet, and you're like, she's gonna think my aura's worse.
Oh.
I mean, what about humble guys, for instance? Would you say they've got good aura, seeing as we are the
humbles.
41st humble hour?
Yeah. The 41st humble hour on the humble night. On the
Such a
humble week.
night.
On the humble month.
God, this is a humble month.
That's been a very humble month.
So I'm humbled.
Oh,
Our aura is humble. I don't know how else to call it. Humble sociopath.
Humble sociopaths.
Doesn't quite.
That is so funny.
We're a
I feel-
dichotomy within a dichotomy, guys.
I honestly feel Humble Sociopaths is some form of film, like Seven Psychopaths.
Oh my
Humble
God.
Sociopath is like a funny kind of, you know.
Okay, yeah.
I don't really know what happened in Seven Psychopaths, to be honest. I can't remember.
What happens in the humble sociopaths? I can't even think of what happens.
So obviously it's a film which is all about the character change of the sociopaths, and by the end of the film they're not really sociopaths anymore. They've kind of humbled. They've humbled.
Oh right, so it's like a journey.
Yeah.
From sociopathy.
Sociopathy. Yeah,
I don't think-
sociopathy.
I feel like definitely not a word, but the people know what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
New word,
Come
Oxford
on,
Dictionary.
make sure to hit subscribe bell icon.
Like.
Jeez, yeah, I'd watch that film.
Yeah.
Humbled.
I would. Yeah.
That'd be a good film.
Humbled. The story of how two psychopaths became humbled. Oh, psychopaths. That's jumped up a step.
Oh my God.
I'm feeling psychopathic.
For some reason, when you said how two psychopaths, I envisaged us in the film.
Yeah, I know.
And I was like, oh God.
I was like, no.
No, this isn't some random character anymore. This is my journey to humility. Again, not a real word. Please like and subscribe. Just out of pure humbleness,
Humility.
please. Like, please.
Oh, favourite artist right now, Holly Humblestone.
Oh, shout out Holly Humblestone.
Go on, Holly. I really want to get tickets to see her soon. Every time I look, it's like all the dates that would work are like sold out. Like she's pretty hot right now. Everyone's
Hot
going
right
for
now.
it. Feeling hot right now.
I don't have a hot right now one.
Oh my God.
That's kind of hot right now. Shout out to Humber.
Humber.
The Humber. We're looking for new music. I don't know if she's just dropped something. I feel like she hasn't. I think maybe she dropped like a little EP or something. I haven't got around to it yet. Well, I'll tell you what, if you weren't excited about episode 42, wait until you hear my bloody Holly Humberston quick time review. Review of the week.
Holly Humberston review of the week. I was going to
my
listen
God.
to it, but I didn't quite find time, so I'm looking forward to listening to it this week.
Got you
I'm looking-
hooked. One more time. Okay, I'm starting review of the week. I'm starting it this week.
review of the week, actually.
And
we
I'm
could
just gonna
definitely make a segment.
It can be anything, you know. It doesn't have to be music. Just I'm reviewing something. Party Next Door's album artwork. I'm reviewing that as fun out of 10.
Ah.
For people who don't know, Party Next Door's just teased his new artwork.
Fresh
Off the streets.
Bang.
And it's a girl in kind of doggy position, I guess, and it's almost like a
She's
POV.
She's downward dog. Big
Yeah,
time.
and obviously fully nude with a little back tattoo, which has 4 in the middle of it because it's his 4th album, and it's got the internet ablaze.
Nice.
I showed AJ. Thoughts?
Oh, cracking.
What would you rate it? I went fun out of 10
Yum.
because I think it's fun.
I'd rate Yum out of 10.
Oh, yumma.
I was hungry after seeing that. I wanted to hear more. Let's put it that way.
Oh, you're gonna be dialed into this album.
If only the Socio artwork was just as.
Oh.
We'll get there one day, maybe.
Yeah,
That
I mean-
4th album, we gotta wait for that.
I'm sure, you know, I feel like our version of what that song would sound like to warrant having such a extreme sexual cover, it'd have to be like a really kind of punchy, raucous, a bit like the advert one.
What, the song?
Yeah, but like obviously sexed up version, not as like cute like this, but we'd have to be kind of giving a bit of strut for this.
It'd have to be quite, I think like Michael Jackson, Off the Wall.
Oh yeah. Come on.
I always feel like that's. Yeah. I mean, it's that kind of vibe, isn't it?
Yeah, I can see that. We'd maybe like put a little distortion on.
Yeah. And cyber it up a little bit.
Get it sexy.
Sexy cyber.
I was like, that's my review of the week.
Yeah, and it's just funny because obviously like we're picking a mood for Sociopathic as well. When sex music was an option, I thought that was so funny.
Sex music. I'd love to see the people that put their stuff on sex music.
Yeah, I want to listen to like a playlist of sex music now.
Oh my god!
See, I remember like how heated I'm feeling after it.
I feel like back in the day, sex playlists were an actual thing. I remember I downloaded multiple off Tumblr, and they were like songs I'd never heard before, and they were kind of like, when you think about it, the thought of ever putting one of those sex playlists
to legitimately
and like using it to set the scene. I feel like any girl that I've ever been with would have almost just laughed. Like, they were so kind of on the nose cheesy sexually.
Like, you're looking good tonight, I wanna kiss you all night,
you're like,
all night. You know you're making me feel so good, so hot. I really wanna make you feel good.
It's getting a bit hot in here.
It's like almost like a Ollie Murs.
Yeah, sexual Murs.
Sexy Murs.
Oh, shout out Ollie Murs. We love you, baby.
We love you. What I always remember is being like 17 and getting off to Don Broco, 1975's debut album.
Sexual music to me, Don Broco.
Oh, you got priorities.
Yeah,
Hold on, there's something fishy going on. I would be on, and then I'd be like, best boy. If Bern was next to us
while having sex. Just getting with.
I think we're just getting with. But it'd be like two couples on the bed, and you'd be like playing both and then high-fiving mode. Yeah. Literally like listening to Don Broco.
Jeez,
with two beds, like getting off and yourself down, and be like, oh, bonks. And we'd high-five and be like, yeah, sick. That's safe.
What were their reactions? Were they like, this is pretty sick?
I think the girls were just like, we're getting with guys and put in a nice place. Like,
this is the dream.
I'm pretty grateful.
I'm warm.
I'm warm.
I've had a nice drink. You know, the vibes. I've got Don Broco on, for God's sake. I'm loving the vibes.
Yeah, the vibes.
I can't get enough of this. I'm so turned on by his voice. Something fishy going on. Everything so right. Yeah, I'm not saying that Don Broco don't bang or have never banged, because they do bang, but to think of myself making out with Don Broco in the background, that is taking me out of it. I'm out the moment.
It was just like back then. It was like always just indie rock,
just some indie rock,
some sort of indie vibe.
Little 1975 sprinkled in there. That's a bit better, because it's a bit more kind of
that was always
cutesy
on,
and laughy. You know?
Every time we would have parties around here, we'd literally have 1975 on. Arctic Monkeys.
When you think about it, we probably put so many people around the Milton Keynes, Leighton Buzzard area onto the 1975 who would have never been onto it, just because
we fucking played
just because we would be playing it and getting a bit of a different vibe.
Always rolling up, passing it round. Like,
come on. And you know, people ended up. It was like
you could not enjoy it because you're having fun at a party with it in the background.
So you kind of like one of Pavlov's dog. Every time you heard it, you got a little bit of dopamine. You're like, okay, every time I hear this, it's popping up.
Yeah, and then you hear like say playing. You're like, oh yeah, this weekend we're gonna go to someone's house, have a party, drink, smoke, and then obviously end up getting laid at the end of the night. Like,
that's right.
That was actually weird.
That's right, guys.
This is kind of appropriate in the pre 42 episodes.
Oh right, to get sexual.
Well, kind of.
Thank God.
No,
I've been waiting.
Yeah, the fact you made this the sexual vibe now is so funny. But I was going to say, do you remember when we were literally like 17 and like?
Oh yeah.
I know. We were literally obviously obsessed with the whole band thing, and literally we were like, yo, like we were just obsessed.
What? No, let's start having sex with women. Yeah, we were doing that. No, I remember that actually.
That's
what were we saying again? Apart from in here or something.
Apart from having sex.
Yeah, with women, not with each other.
That was honestly, I think, when Jenkii was conceived.
When we
Those-
were having sex with women.
It was that era.
Oh, thank God.
That's when Jenkii was conceived.
That makes it sound like we're not having sex with women anymore.
Yeah. We've given up on women now.
Now we are
We're
having
just-
sex with each other.
Yeah, we're just with each other now. But yeah, fuck. Think about that. It's crazy. Like that era of our lives. That was where Jenkii was born.
So in a roundabout way, you're saying
Oh well, like that was
Jenkii only
the-
exists because Don Broco was make-out music.
Well, more so like the 1985 to Monkeys house parties.
Don Broco are getting written out of history.
Well, we, I
Oh,
think
I hate
maybe
it.
we had a little bit of Don Broco at those parties, but
I
it
went to
wasn't
see
like-
Don Broco, so you know I've got a big affinity.
I lost my phone at their gig
I
recently.
thought you were gonna say I lost my virginity at their gig.
Yeah, at the gig, literally in the middle of the mosh pit, I accidentally slipped in.
I love Don Broco so much. We had a moment just listening to saying something's fishy's going on.
And everything just feels so right.
I really don't want people to think that we're hating on Don Broco. We love Don Broco.
I say we went to see the gigs.
Yeah, exactly. I was spending hard-earned money, not hard-earned by me, because I was a kid.
I spent hard-earned Don Brocos on that Don Broco gig.
I'd like to pay in 10 Don Brocos. Oh, you're getting with someone tonight,
Oh, yo, you got 10 Don Brocos,
bro.
baby.
Hey. Oh, God. Don
my
Broco, we love you. Sponsor the pod.
We love you, Don
For
Broco.
God's sake. Sponsor the pod, and then we do a collab.
Oh, I know,
They
actually,
can
all-
remix Sociopath.
I don't know what's made me think of this, but we actually need to like kind of have not necessarily apologise, but we need to highlight the fact that
Oh,
we
sorry.
made that thing about Catfish and the Bottlemen.
Oh, yeah.
And they're back together and they've dropped a single. That's so funny.
Yeah, major
Oops,
news
sorry,
alert.
guys.
Oh, no,
Oh,
this is
sexy news. God, so much sex tonight.
Catfish in the bottom.
Oh, yeah, get back together.
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Different news. Oh, I don't know where the news one is. News?
Yes.
Breaking
News.
We were like 3 years late as well.
Yeah.
Breaking news. Catfish and the Bottlemen are back
Together. And they released a single called Showtime.
I'll tell you what, reaction of the week next week. We're going to do a reaction each. You're going to get to do the new Catfish. And I'll do the new
Oh.
Holly. 'Cause
Yo.
we need to... We've got so,
So,
much.
react/review of the week.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. Review. React of the week. That's like the YouTube version. Rain React of the week.
But like, how would that work? Like, is that its own series? Do we literally just record this and then react of the week and then just make that its own little segment?
Where it's just like a
A 5-minute video of us
5-minute
reacting.
video of us reacting. I mean, hey,
Could,
anyone listening, if
if you want that,
if even one person says I can't wait for a react
of the week.
we will make a react for the next 7 years.
Yeah, we will keep reacting every week. That's
But-
52 weeks a year, baby.
Yeah, that's a lot of Jenkii shows. But what we can say is that reviews of the week will be coming next week.
Oh.
2 time as well.
Oi.
Start them off with bangers.
Bang, bang.
Okay, well, I mean, wow.
Should we jump into a classic segment? We've got 20 minutes in and we haven't even touched the seggies.
Let's jump into it. Let's light up a seggy.
Oh. Roll me up a segue, baby.
Bosh.
This
Here we go.
week's
Which I'm gonna start.
segment is...
I'm gonna start off with.
Would you rather of the week, time or space? Would you rather of the week or any place? Would you rather of the week, any day? Would you rather of the week? What would you say? Would you rather of the week?
Rather.
Of the week.
Baby.
This week's Would You Rather of the week is going to be... Why does it keep tipping me to the top of the page? Oh, I think we're on this one. Oh.
Would you rather this one or this one? Would you rather of the one?
Right, okay, so I'm just going to chuck this one in.
Chuck me.
Would you rather... definitely don't think we've done this one before.
We'll find out when I say it.
Number 17.
Sounds low.
I feel like I've skipped a few, but here we go. Oh, sorry. Okay, yeah.
Oh.
14 we're on. There we go.
Sounds even lower.
Wow, that was a close one. I almost skipped like 3.
That's not episode 42.
Episode 41, number 14 of Would You Rather Week is labour under a hot sun or extreme cold. Ooh. I'm a blue collar lad, so I don't quite know to this level.
Sorry, I'm very obviously the blue collar.
Blue collar of the week.
Yeah, he gets his hands dirty. Don't get him looking like this without a little bit of the old dirt.
That thing dirt that gets in your hands.
You know what I also liked is that we're on episode 41, and that was question 14. Flip 'em.
Another synchronicity.
Flip 'em.
Whoa.
See, I may be a blue collar lad. Just jack the lad down the path.
Jack the lad.
But I'm also thinking in a different wavelength.
Yo.
That's that's why people love the Jenkii show.
That's purple collar, that.
I've got my purple collar on, baby. Oh yeah, it's purple. Right.
So, wow. Okay. So let's think about this. You're out. You're what kind of labour do you want to do? I'll let you have that choice.
I'm just gonna go with what I imagine it to be, which is like I'm like a prisoner who has to hammer the tracks like an old American film,
Literally
like an actual like
dig out the way for the train.
Yeah, so I'm proper
latest-
labouring, like it's grim.
Literally just non-stop for like 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
If maybe 10. I don't know how hard.
I mean,
they
it's
used to
gonna
work them.
depend how hot and how cold it is, because they don't want me to die because I'm good labour.
True, they can't overwork the force.
So I'm thinking I think for me, as I run hot, I think going for cold would be better. But my issue is that I'm scared of if I'm doing heavy, hard labour, my hands are going to start, and my digits, you know how you get sore if you get really extremely cold? I could lose fingers or something. I could die heat exhaustion though as well, so and I could faint and get spasms in my legs and that.
I think in your scenario, there's no winning.
Yeah, they're both good. What type of labour would you have me do instead?
I was thinking just, Australian labour. Everyone's going over to Australia at the minute to do labour.
Oh, right. What, be a brickie? Or
Brickie, a solar power builder, farmer.
Okay, yeah.
Kind of more like that. So would you rather move to Australia and become a labourer, or move to Canada and become a labourer?
Jesus Christ. I don't want to move to either of those places. There's no way I can do them from England or France or somewhere. They don't get extreme enough weather conditions.
No. Can I just stay where I am?
I'd have to go
and
to
can I just not do the labour either?
Yeah.
Can I just
Actually, that's a good point.
Can I just keep coaching, please?
Yeah, can I kind of just live my life?
I don't like this question, especially when it's invasive.
I don't want to have to move. Okay, am I going to Canada? I'm going to Australia. See, it sounds better to go to Australia in this scenario.
Yeah.
Can I go to Toronto? Can I live in Toronto? Or do I have to live out in some
If Toronto's
snowy...
If it's cold, if Toronto has
It's not
cold
gonna be
places...
extreme, though, is it? Where am I going to in Australia? Am I going to have to live in, the outback?
No, well, you can
No.
go Perth. Australia's hot.
Oh, so I just get to go to a city then?
Yeah.
Okay, definitely then. I just
Yeah.
don't want to live out in the mountains in some shitty, cold, horrid gaff. Yeah, screw that. I'm going... I'll be there. I assume you'd be taken there as well.
You're dragging me on this labour quest.
Well, I think,
agree. I would go Australia.
Yeah, it sounds like a bit of an... That feels to me like a no-brainer. Some people might just like to go up into those snowy mountains and...
Honestly, when you really strip back the question is where would you rather live, isn't it?
But you see, then I'd say cold rather than warm. I'd rather live in Western Europe than anywhere.
So you'd go Western Europe and just wear really nice warm gloves.
Yeah, and nice.
And you'd rather have
coats
that than a
and stuff.
beach and stuff.
Yeah, I can go to the beach, but I'd get more tired of the beach. But there's far more civilization in cities, and so more stuff to do.
But you can have in Australia, you can live in a city with a beach 10 minutes away.
Yeah. I mean, you can, but it's Australia. Is there that much arts and culture? No offense to all Australians.
Oh,
but I can say that I dated an Australian, and
so
they were astonished when they came over and said how much cooler it is.
So you'd go more to like a kind of classic ancient city where it's cold, where there's this architecture and culture,
Yeah, yeah. You know, one of
and
the
become
big
like a
ones.
monk almost.
Well, would I still be labouring all the time?
Yeah, but you still get some time to yourself. It's not like it's not like it's not slave labour. It's just labour.
Yeah, you see, I'd just be a normal citizen. I'd be a normal citizen on the Parisian streets. And I'd, go to a little cafe after work,
Oh yeah.
smoke 10 cigs.
Oh.
Um,
Would you get beer or just?
I'd maybe get onto a wine, but I'd do some cocktails, maybe the odd beer,
Oh, okay.
This is the type of guy I see myself being over there.
It's really chilled, laid back.
Yeah, and
Just got a nice missus.
yeah, and obviously I'm cheating on her with someone because I'm Parisian, which is apparently what they do. They used to have a term, I can't remember the term, but it was for the woman that you'd see on your way between coming back from work and home. I think it was like a 5 p.m. girl or something.
Oh wow.
Which is where I picked up that. But yeah, that's how I see my life. I'd be in Paris, I'd just be shopping locally, hard labour, nice drink at the end of the day.
I have heard that about France as well, that they do have like a little. Everyone always has a little casual thing. They've got their real relationship and they've got their little bit on the side.
Yeah, I think
Just
it's a kind of stereotype which maybe there's like a hint to, but I always think it's a bit over exaggerated. But
Each their own.
hey, it's a lifestyle, man.
It's a lifestyle. It's Paris.
It's Paris.
It's Paris.
Exactly. So that's where I'd be. I'd be in the moderate temperature.
Oh. Doing
I'd
a
be
little
like
bit
the
of labour.
moderate too cold. Like it's kind of like on the cold side of moderate, you'd say, that type of lifestyle. But if you made me choose between the two different options that are so different, I'd go hot. And it'd be pretty cool. It'd be okay.
Oi, well there we go. So
That's
me
what I would
Australia
do.
and you, well, me under you in extreme cold basically, and me in extreme heat. Oh, actually no, do we both actually agree on heat? But this is just a segue.
It depends how bad the labour is. For some reason, when the labour gets worse,
You want to go hot?
yeah. But if it's not as bad, but if I have to go to Canada, it's just the Canada thing's putting me off. No offence, again, I feel like I'm insulting everyone. No offence to all my Canadians out there.
We love Canadians.
I'm not saying if you live in a city or something, but I'm imagining if I need it to be so cold, that's only going to be like northern Canada. I feel like the further south you go, it's
Because
going to be cold, but it's not going to be extreme cold.
You'd rather northern
Mate.
Canada than northern Russia.
Jesus, now that's like the worst option. Probably.
Russia's apparently the most pressing place on the planet.
You could go to northern Russia, or I'm trying to think of somewhere that's really grim. Somewhere,
Siberia.
geez, I mean, kind of the same.
Basically
But
same.
that would be. I'm choosing Australia 100 times over there. I'm choosing anywhere over there. Don't worry. I'd even go to America to live.
Come on,
I'd be an
baby.
American with a big old gun. They wouldn't tell me nothing. Anything to get away from there.
You'd
Sorry,
definitely
guys.
be an East Coaster, wouldn't you?
1,000, right.
I'm a West Coaster.
I'd definitely be
100.
part of the East Coast media elite. Sorry, guys. I would be working at GQ and, I don't know, doing op-ed pieces. That's another lifestyle.
Wow.
That were my plug.
Well, that's pretty mad. Like we've realised if we wanted to labour where we do, and we actually got through almost the whole episode with literally just one segment. That's crazy.
I was having more ciggies in my imagination than we were having seggies in real life. That's right, guys. That's episode 41. I mean,
Bang.
Doesn't that just sum it up? To think that you got 42 next week. You got 2 reviews coming. Double the review. We're going to get a question of the week. We might get another Would You Rather of the week.
We're going to potentially discuss the meaning of life.
Oh, geez. We might even more important than the meaning of life, we might have to go to Jenkii's comment corner.
Oh my goodness.
That's how important this episode could be.
At some point I'm going to do super mad expressions because I want to know what's up, baby.
He's giving the points, baby. He's pointing at the camera. He's saying episode 42.
Episode 41 is done. Episode 42 is on the way. Thank you so much.
That's right. Mate, it's just
Subscribe, baby.
enjoy. Yeah.
Bang, bang, bang. That was pretty much bang on.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh shit.